Hey folks, this is Dystopian Hellscape for day 229 today, September 5th. It's really long. I'm going to do the best to get it all in one video, but we'll see how it goes because it's long. Midnight deportations blocked. A federal judge stopped Trump's plan to disappear 76 unaccompanied Guatemalan children in the middle of the night, ruling it violated due process and federal law. Duh. Attorneys warned the minors, many of them survivors of abuse or trafficking, would face grave and irreparable harm if sent back. By ripping kids from their beds and trying to return them to danger, Trump is flouting U.S. law and shredding international protections for child refugees. But yeah, we love the children, right? Families say, let them stay. A leaked Guatemalan government report shows that many families of unaccompanied minors that the U.S. tried to disappear last weekend wanted their children to remain in the U.S. This contradicts Trump's official claims that they were eager for reunification. Out of 115 families surveyed, 59 expressed anger at the prospect of being forced to return, describing it as intimidation. The leak shreds the regime's narrative and exposes its deportation drive as cruel and dishonest. By twisting families' wishes, DHS is forcing traumatized children back into danger and proving its immigration policy is built on deception and brutality. TPS torn apart. Trump officials announced they will end temporary protective status for nearly 270,000 Venezuelans, revoking work permits and legal protections within 60 days. Earlier terminations had already stripped protections from 350,000 others. Forcing Venezuelans to self-deport abandons families fleeing dictatorship and crisis. It weaponizes cruelty and immigration law against one of the most vulnerable communities in the hemisphere. And I'm so sorry. If you're seeing this and this is happening to you, I'm so sorry. Camp 57 at Angola. Trump officials are opening Camp 57, a new ICE internment center inside Louisiana's Angola prison, once a slave plantation and now the largest maximum security facility in the country. It will hold 400 undocumented men accused of crimes, and officials are touting it as a model for future immigration crackdowns. Angola's history of forced labor, deadly heat, and medical neglect makes it synonymous with human rights abuse. Turning it into an ICE camp expands Trump's internment network and weaponizes one of America's most notorious prisons to terrorize migrants. And I'm so sorry. Not all of us feel this way, and the people that do are racist fucking scumbags. But we will fight for you, I promise. California pushes back. California lawmakers passed a bill requiring schools to notify parents and teachers when immigration enforcement personnel visit the campus. The rule extends to state universities and community colleges with alerts sent to students and staff. It also bars ICE from entering schools and hospitals without a warrant. As Trump's deportation dragnet spreads fear through immigrant communities, the law is a direct effort to make schools into safe zones and keep students safe. Again, stopice.net. I don't know how it works in other states, but in California, if you go to stopice.net, you can get alerts to your phone when ICE is in your area. Betraying the troops. Dozens of Democratic lawmakers launched an investigation after reports that non-citizen service members and their relatives are being detained. The probe demands answers from DHS and the Pentagon on why long-standing protections for military families are being abandoned. Deporting the families of those in uniform breaks a decades-old promise that service earns protection. Trump's policies shift gut morale, betrays troops, and treats immigrant soldiers as expendable even as they defend the country. And it's a scummy fucking move, but not surprising. Trump eyes New Orleans. Trump floated sending the National Guard into New Orleans, boasting he could straighten it out in 2 weeks. The city is Democratic-led, but in Republican-run Louisiana, making it the perfect stage for his escalating show of force. And might I just let everybody know that all of the places where he's threatening to send the Guard are black mayors. Okay? If that helps. It could be a red state, it could be a blue state. It doesn't matter. The mayors are black. This threat follows his militarization of Washington, D.C. and vows to deploy troops into Chicago and Baltimore. The National Guard is no longer just a tool for emergencies. Under Trump, it is becoming a partisan army aimed at blue cities. This message could not be clearer. Opposition will not just be argued with, it will be occupied. Florida ends school vaccines. Florida announced plans to abolish all vaccine mandates for school children, becoming the first state to dismantle this long-standing public health safeguard. Surgeon General Joseph Ladapo, I guess is the name, called requirements immoral, echoing RFK Jr. and his anti-vaccine agenda. Okay, so you people don't want to be forced to take a vaccine, so why are you forcing us not to, the ones that want it? Fuck you. Scraping mandates overturns decades of science that kept classrooms safe from outbreaks. The result will be a resurgence of preventable diseases, endangering children, families, and entire communities for the sake of extremist ideology. I'll be back for more. I can't fit it all in.